In this video, I'm going to show you all about the REIDEA body measure tape. It's really useful for crafts, dressmaking, or if you want to measure bodies as you're losing weight or gaining weight or building up. So many uses, and I want to show you the unboxing and me using it. I'm Christine of Christine's Crafts, and this channel is dedicated to crafting on a budget. So you're going to receive your package probably from Amazon like mine in a standard cardboard envelope, and that's what you'll find inside. It's all sealed up in a travelling plastic bag, which if you're anything like me, you'll have a load of trouble getting into. I've left this in just so you can see, but you can also start to see the size of the item, how easy it was going to be to handle, and it's also incredibly light. So once you get it out of the bag, you start to see what you've got. There's also a protective plastic film on either side, which just peels straight off. It doesn't leave any residue, it just peels straight off. And then you can see what you've got. Easily fits in your hand, easy to use. So how big is it? Well, it's 8.5 centimeters long by 5.5 centimeters wide, and it's 2 centimeters deep. And you'll see on one end you've got a curved face that's marked out with 2 inches, and that's the first 2 inches of anything you measure. And then the tape pulls out with a little peg on the end, and that peg wraps right round and tucks back into the measure. So you can measure around things, which is the real talent of this device. There's also a little button on it, and when you press the button, it pulls the tape back in. Now I found at first it didn't always pull all the way back in, but when I've used it a few times, it always does. So after a few uses, it pulls back in perfectly. So let me show you using this and what it might be useful for. So my first example is going to be crafts. I like to make plant pot covers to make them all a little bit prettier, but obviously I'm dealing with something that's circular. Now, we can find it quite tricky to measure all the way around a circle, to measure the circumference, and it may not be a standard circular shape, which makes it even harder. So what you can do is just wrap your tape round, peg it in, press it so it retracts, and then you can see what you've got. Now you see I let mine slip down a bit, so I'm going to bring it up because I want to get an accurate measurement, and I can just read off it's 11 inches all the way around the top of the pot. So I can see what size to cut my fabric. Just add my seam allowance on and I can cut it. It's also ideal if you make clothes for anybody. You can take everybody's measurements really quickly and keep a record of them, and then you can make clothes for them. So you can simply wrap it around somebody's waist, their thighs, their hips, it doesn't matter what measurement you want, and read it off. So all I'm going to do here is my wrist, and you can see it easily gives you a measurement. So if you want to measure round anything, this is absolutely perfect. I really would recommend it. It's a great little gadget and really handy. Just want to draw your attention to the fact that you have got this curved edge that measures 2 inches of your measurement, which is great, but I just want to alert you that if you want to make a straight measurement using this tape, the best way I think of doing it is to loop a load of tape out, and just a little pointer here, it's a 60-inch tape, and then place the curved edge down flat, and that's the first 2 inches of your measurement, and then read off the tape. And I've put this next to a ruler to show you that because it's a curved edge, it's about 1/8 of an inch out. So if you're needing really accurate measurements, do not use this tape for a straight measure. But if 1/8 of an inch is no problem to you, you're absolutely fine. So I hope you've enjoyed this mini review and you can make your decision whether to buy one. There are links below to buy them from Amazon. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe and watch my future videos.